The biggest product launch event of the year by Apple has just happened and everyone was waiting for it with great anticipation. The iPhone 17 was presented as the biggest surprise of 2025, yet for many, it turned out to be a disappointment rather than the groundbreaking product people had hoped for. If you have been following the hype, you probably noticed how words like revolutionary, breakthrough, and design leap were being repeated endlessly. Apple has used those same words again and again with each new iPhone generation. But the reality is that the iPhone 17 is far from revolutionary. In fact, many critics argue that it may even be the weakest iPhone Apple has ever made. Apple is falling into a loop of repeating itself, and the proof is clear when the iPhone 17 Pro Max comes with a heavy price tag of $1,249 while offering very little difference compared to the iPhone 14 Pro Max. On top of that, the so-called iPhone Air, priced at $999, looks like nothing more than a thinner version of older models like the iPhone 12 and iPhone 13. Things get even worse when Apple announced that users could buy an additional battery for the iPhone Air priced at $299, which only raised eyebrows and added to growing concerns. And here is something interesting. Even Elon Musk himself has made a point about this. He once joked that Apple's design team might be the most relaxed department in the entire company, and the iPhone 17 release has proven him right. There is no groundbreaking innovation, no major shift in how we use smartphones, just the same story in a slightly different package. That is why Elon Musk decided to make a bold move and bring forward the launch of the Tesla Pi phone earlier than anyone expected. This phone will be starting at $789 and is set for release early next year. The Tesla Pi phone is already making headlines with its ultra-thin design. But what is most impressive is that it does not sacrifice battery life or performance in exchange for thinness. Tesla's deep expertise in building next-generation batteries has allowed them to develop a smartphone battery that is far stronger and longer-lasting than anything Apple offers. The Tesla Pi phone is said to last for up to 4 days without charging. Compare that to the iPhone Air, which manages around 36 hours or about 1.5 days, and you can see the difference clearly. Now, before I go deeper, let me welcome you all to Ampdrive, the place where we explore everything about Tesla, Elon Musk's latest innovations, and the future of technology. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe to the channel right now so you do not miss the biggest updates we bring you first. So let us ask the real question. How exactly does the Tesla Pi phone beat the iPhone 17 series? What makes this new phone so special? If we look closer, it feels like Elon Musk is pulling ahead in almost every area of innovation. Think about it. He already has smart mobile homes, the best-selling electric vehicles in the world, a rapidly expanding self-driving robo-taxi system, and even sustainable restaurants. Add to that the first humanoid robot with 22 degrees of freedom in its hands that can perform tasks independently across homes, offices, factories, and even in the medical field. As if that was not enough, he is even working on electric aircraft priced at $6,789, and now he is entering the smartphone market. Tesla has set up an incredibly advanced smartphone production line in Fremont, California, capable of manufacturing phones at a pace Apple would find hard to match. Remember, this is the same company that figured out how to produce an entire car in just over half a minute. So when you see Tesla moving into phones, you know something big is about to happen. The Tesla Pi phone is shaping up to be a true rival, offering things the iPhone 17 simply cannot match. And if you are still considering buying the iPhone 17, you may want to think twice. Many people are already saying they will get bored and disappointed not long after buying it. It is no secret that the iPhone used to be the king of innovation. But since the iPhone 12, the changes have been minor, with rising prices and very few real upgrades. Apple is asking you to pay more while giving you less. The iPhone 17 looks like just another slight refresh in the same box. The packaging is unchanged apart from some new colors, while the body, the buttons, the screen size, and even the camera module look exactly the same. Yes, Apple added promotion display for the first time in a non-Pro model, and the selfie camera is sharper, but these are tiny changes compared to the hype. Apple says the iPhone 17 runs on a new A19 chip with better efficiency and that the CPU is about 20% faster. They claim the display now reaches 3000 nits of brightness and the battery lasts a bit longer. But let us be honest, the iPhone 17 Pro still feels almost the same as before. 2 years after showing off titanium frames, Apple has quietly gone back to aluminum. Yes, aluminum is a better thermal conductor which can help cooling, but it does not feel exciting. Apple advertises 39 hours of video playback, but last year's Pro Max was already offering 33 hours, so the difference is minimal. The camera changes feel like a downgrade too. A new 48-megapixel sensor with 4 times zoom, but the last Pro Max had 5 times zoom. That is a step backwards. Then there is the iPhone Air. This was supposed to be the star of the launch, but it turned out to be a thinner phone with worse battery, weaker cameras, and smaller storage. At $999, it takes the same price slot once reserved for Plus or Pro Max models, yet delivers less. To match the battery life of the iPhone 17 Pro, you need to buy a separate MagSafe pack rated at 3149 mAh. Apple's claim that the Air is the most durable iPhone ever is hard to believe when engineers point out how thin and fragile the frame has become. That is why so many people are now looking at Tesla's Pi phone. While Apple spends time shaving off millimeters and reusing old designs, Tesla is building something far more ambitious. The Tesla Pi phone is not just another Android clone with a shiny gimmick. It is a phone that breaks free from everything people hate about modern smartphones. High prices, weak durability, short life cycles, and endless internet bills. And this is where Tesla is pulling the biggest surprise. The headline feature of the Tesla Pi phone is free internet forever. Yes, lifetime global internet thanks to Starlink is built into the device. No SIM cards, no carrier contracts, and no monthly $80 to $100 bills. Just take out your phone, look at the sky, and you are connected anywhere on Earth. Think about the savings. The average American household spends nearly $1,000 every year just for internet. Over 3 years, that is close to $3,000 wasted. With the Pi phone, that money stays in your pocket, and by the second year the phone has basically paid for itself. Starlink satellites orbit only about 550 kilometers above Earth, which makes the connection fast with latency of 20 to 30 milliseconds. That is good enough for gaming, video calls, and even streaming 4K movies mid-flight while others struggle with weak Wi-Fi. Whether you are in the mountains, sailing across the ocean, or living in a rural area with no fiber cables, the Pi phone keeps you connected. This alone is enough to disrupt the entire industry. But Elon Musk did not stop there. He gave the Pi phone a foldable design, something Apple still refuses to explore. The iPhone 17 is just another flat rectangle. The Pi phone, on the other hand, folds into an 8-inch dynamic AMOLED 2x display with 1 to 120 Hz refresh rate and brightness up to 2600 nits. Folded, it is only 0.35 inches thick. Opened, it is just 0.17 inches, turning into a small tablet. And unlike other foldables that crease within months, Tesla designed a water drop hinge with a multi-rail structure that eliminates creasing and improves durability. Tesla built the Pi phone from aerospace-grade aluminum alloy reinforced with titanium and protected with a nano-ceramic coating. The glass is expected to be sapphire or hybrid ceramic, both much stronger than Apple's so-called ceramic shield. The Pi phone is made to last between 5 to 7 years without serious performance drops, while most iPhones slow down after 2 or 3 years, forcing upgrades. Over 6 years, an iPhone owner could easily spend $2,400 or more on upgrades and repairs. With the Pi phone, you pay once and keep saving money for years. Tesla also focused heavily on the camera system. Apple always promotes its cameras as the best, but the Pi phone may have already taken the crown. Its main sensor is 1/1.2 inches compared to Apple's 1/1.28 inches. It captures more light, has larger 2.1 micron pixels, and allows 20% more light intake. Combined with 5-axis stabilization and a 200-megapixel main shooter enhanced by Tesla's artificial intelligence-powered imaging, the Pi phone delivers sharper, brighter, and clearer images. It can record 8K video and even perform automatic editing like object removal and color correction on the fly. Battery life is another area where Tesla pulls far ahead. Apple's phones struggle to last more than a day or two. The Pi phone promises 2 to 3 full days of heavy use thanks to a 6,145 mAh battery. Instead of lithium-ion, Tesla is exploring aluminum-ion cells with higher energy density, lower heat, and slower degradation. That means the battery stays strong for years instead of weakening after 1 or 2 cycles of upgrades. Charging takes you from 10% to 80% in 40 minutes, not the fastest but much healthier for long-term battery life. And Tesla is even testing ultra-thin solar panels on the phone's back, giving you backup charging directly from the sun. Performance-wise, the Pi phone runs on Tesla's neural core chip built specifically for artificial intelligence processing. With 16 GB of memory and up to 1 TB of storage, it is designed for serious tasks like advanced gaming, video editing, and running machine learning models directly on the device. The biggest breakthrough, however, is in software. Tesla did not copy iOS or Android. Instead, they built their own operating system called XOS, based on Linux but rewritten from scratch. It avoids bloatware, hidden data collection, and advertising-driven design. Data never leaves your device, making it secure and private. XOS integrates with Grow AI, adapting to your personal habits while still respecting privacy. The Pi phone also fits perfectly into Tesla's ecosystem. It can connect to your Powerwall, your solar panels, and your Tesla car. You can monitor household energy, schedule charging during off-peak hours, or even set the climate control of your car before you leave the house. It also integrates with Starlink internet so you remain connected even in remote areas. This central control across vehicles, homes, and energy makes the Pi phone more than just a phone. It is the heart of Tesla's ecosystem. Apple devices mainly connect to each other, but they cannot control your home, car, and internet in one place the way Tesla offers. So when you compare both, the difference is clear. The Tesla Pi phone is not just another smartphone. It is an investment, a money saver, and a gateway into the future of connected living. The iPhone 17 may have the premium Apple brand, but it is failing to deliver the excitement and innovation people expect. Meanwhile, Tesla is showing what true progress looks like. Now it is your turn. Which one would you choose? The iPhone 17 with its brand name and refined but repetitive design, or the Tesla Pi phone with free internet, foldable display, stronger battery, and complete ecosystem integration? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching today's video here on Ampdrive. Do not forget to hit the like button, share this video, and most importantly subscribe so you never miss the next Tesla update. We have a huge story dropping in just 2 days. Stay tuned because you will not want to miss it. Thank you for being part of the Ampdrive family, and we will see you in the next video.